I was a single parent who raised 4 kids with the help of social assistants and 2 part-time jobs. When my youngest was 10, I had an opportunity to go to the university to better my life. I graduated with a BA in social work and women's studies. 6 months later, I still haven't found a job, and I'm $60,000 in debt. I'm educated, but in debt. I may have to move out of the city. I went back to high school at 31, graduated at 33, and at 35 I went to university. I am no better off than when I started
My shop
school.
closed in 2008. I had 24 years at Falcon 2 and Die, okay? And from there on, I went back to school to get my grade 12. I figured it'd be something out there, like a part-time. And there was nothing out there. And I graduated 2009 to get my 12 gates graduation. So all this time I've been looking and looking, nowhere. And I was talking to my brother, and he says they're not going to hire us because
work is so hard here to
we're
find
too old.
because it's not like it used to be. So first of all, it's government. They don't care for workers, don't care for factories. Only some people they're getting rich. The other people no work and no the jobs like used to have. But they should be like to care more for people and more for workers and more for anyone that want a job. But it's hard. It's very, very, very tough and very hard to find a job.
Most of the time, while I was raising my 3 kids, I was a single mother. I wanted to be with my husband, but it would have cost us money because of the laws for social assistance. I started going to university at 30. In my second year, my father got sick with cancer, so I dropped down to part-time. As a result, Canada Student Loans wanted me to start making payments on the loans. I had to default. This was the year Mike Harris was elected. My mother's allowance check was cut by $300, and Canadian Student Loan wanted me to start paying $300 a month on my loan. When I defaulted on CSL, I was no longer eligible for OSAP. It was important for me to finish my schooling, so I got an under-the-table job and used that to finish school, 1 or 2 courses at a time. It took me almost 10 years to finish school. I was almost 40 when I graduated. The stress levels were so high, and by the time I finished school, I began to experience physical disabilities. My marks suffered, even though I was in the honors program
Like
at the
today
start.
and next day or next week, after 1 week, they said, "Hey, we're gonna call you. You go home. We don't have no work anymore," and then never called you back. And that's so it's horrible like that, you know. Just they caring for some people, they caring for, for rich people, the person like they own the factory, only they caring for that because the government takes tax from them lot. From workers, they don't take so much tax.
It's hard to get a job because I have a criminal record. Nobody wants to hire you. You can go through temp agencies and they're not hiring anybody. There's really no work in Windsor anyway. I don't know what else to do.
Evolution.
It's just a difficult situation.
Like they do in the normal countries, and they do all over Europe. That's why it's there. More saved works, and more saved jobs, and more everything. Here, the people is afraid from government. If it's any revolution, any demonstration here, if it over here start to do it, people will be scared. That's why people, the government control people, not people government, like we do in back home Europe. They should be same way, like it's there and here. That's why I like to know. I like to say that and to hear every person in Canada